Hmm. Student, just wait for 2 minutes, okay? Then we will start.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Okay, so we'll start our today's lecture. Yesterday we have covered with project evaluation topic. Okay, that is the fifth unit of our project management subject. In that project evaluations, we are studying the what is meant by program evaluation, what is meant by performance evaluation, what is the project control methods, okay, what is the project audit methods, and what are the effective way of progressions of your project audits report. All these units, so all these contents we have covered in project evaluation unit. I think so all these points are understand to everyone, that if you are goes through all these slides, okay, it will easy to study also. That is project evaluation methodology, performance evaluation, program evaluation. What is the main difference between program evaluations and project evaluations? Oh, okay. Or performance evaluation means what? All these are the different terms, but the way of studying is the same. That is the evaluation methodology which are used to find out the way of result of any of the project. Okay, or way of the result of any of the program management. Okay, that is nothing but program evaluation, performance evaluation. That all these 50 units has to be covered from our side. Okay, and we will also go through the each and every unit in details now with the considerations of revision point of view. If we are going to considerations of result or there is a conclusion point of view, you need to go through the slides also, or from the your subject point of view. Okay. I will share the slide. Okay, we will go through the revision point up to fifth unit to first unit. Okay, fifth, fourth, third, second, and first. Yes, is this my
Hello,
slide
sir.
visible? Yes.
Yes, sir. Sir, sir, please go for first to fifth. It will
Okay.
be it will be understanding for the student much more because
Oh.
every topic is depend on the first topic. So that's why. If you
Mhm.
started fifth to one, it's more difficult to understand.
Okay, no problem. Yes, okay, this slide is visible.
Yes, sir.
So our first unit is overview of project management. Okay, what is mean by overview of project management? These are the basic units from the starting point of view, that you are just directly goes through the project evaluations And we will start from today's with the studying point of view of overview of project management. That introductory part of overview of project management. Just I will go through the another one of the slides. That is the introductions of project management. Okay. Let I will go through the detailed slides if we have. I think so these slides are not in that. Okay, no problem. Okay, everyone knows that what mean project management. About project management, what is the project management process? What are the project structure? What is the breakdown structure? What is the WBS codes of the project management? What are the responsibilities assigned matrix and the importance and function of project management? Okay, these are the contents from overview of project management. About project management, a project means what? Just I will go through each and every candidates now that what is mean by project or what is mean by project management.
Hello, sir.
Yes,
May I, sir?
yes, yes,
Hello, sir.
yes. You are
Project
audible.
management
Please.
nothing but the application of process, knowledge, and skills method, which is connected to the tactical.
Practical orientations of the goal. Okay, that is nothing but project. What is mean by project management
Hello, sir.
or what is mean by project management? Okay, project management is the use of specific skills, knowledge, tools, and techniques to deliver something of the value to the peoples. Each project is unique and different from our routine operations, the ongoing activities of the organization because the project reaches a conclusion once the goal is achieved. As project management is nothing but to use of specific knowledge, okay, skills and tools or techniques to deliver something of value to people. Or the project management is nothing but to utilizations of the knowledge skills that is converted into practical goals. Okay, the skill set has converted into practical applications. Okay, that is nothing but project management. As we can say that they related to product management, the input which is converted into output with the efficient and effective utilization of resources by using various manufacturing methods. Okay, that is nothing but product management. In case of project management, we are utilize our skills, knowledge, various types of tools, methodology to the completions of that project. Okay, to the practical applications or orientations of that project is nothing but project management. It is clear to all of you that what mean project or what mean project management is nothing but the same. Project is nothing but one particular task. Okay, one particular project they have completed with the utilizations of the resources with the considerations of management, the group of people's knowledge sets. Okay, these are they have to be planning activity, all these things and there comes in project management processes. Okay, in a project manage, as you are taking any of the examples to the considerations of project management from various type of project that are to be going on the industries. Okay, if the new product has to becomes on the establishment or new product has to becomes to development of any of the product project or product in the company. Okay, new product development in the market, new product development at the installation plant, new product development in the manufacturing plants. Okay, these are the example of project management. Okay, that road transport operation, various manufacturing operations, various renewable energy sources, implantation plant. Okay, all these are the examples of project management. They have to use of specific knowledge, skills, tools, techniques to deliver something of value to the people. Not need to explain these things with the definition point of view that project management. Project management is nothing but to utilizations of knowledge skills which are to be converted into practical goals. Okay, these are the proper definitions of the project management. That it is simple that the practicals, that the knowledgeable skills tools, they have to be utilized and converted into practical goals. That is nothing but project management. Okay, these are the 5 steps of the project management that I have given this questions to assignment. Okay, what is meant by project management process and explaining each and every in details with example. But no anyone, I think so, no anyone has got with the proper example. Yes. Pranav Sanket. Hmm. Yes, Pooja. Just give me an example of all these 5 steps are to be covered in a project management, or to explain each and every steps of these 5 project management processes. What is the parameters or what is meant by project start phase? Yes, anyone knows what is meant by project start phase? That we have already covered it. Just taken from your side to that. What the project initiation stage means what? This is the starting phase of any of the project management process.
Hello, sir.
How you can say that what this is the project starting phase? Yes.
Sir, project initiation is the first stage of any project which is converted our idea into the meaningful goal.
Okay. Ideas which are to be converted into meaningful goal. Okay. This is the
Yeah, sir.
project that we have a lot of ideas with us. If you are thinking on any of the project, we are just started with our thinking process with the utilizations of knowledge or skills to the particular task. Okay, we are thinking on that base project, which is nothing but project starting phase. Okay, because these are the also important steps in all these 5 basic project management process, because if you are thinking on a lot of sides from the considerations of that project parameters, okay, all these things that have required an initiated with the knowledge, skills, tools, parameters, technical skills. Okay, that's why we have goes with the project starting phase. Any of the project starting phase, we are focusing on that project starting phase. What are the parameters are considered in project starting phase? If any of the new plant has to be installed in the locations, or any of the product to be launched in our line to the new product development. Okay, at startly what we can do that? We are thinking on the actual parameters. We are thinking on the actual processes. We are thinking on the actual the way to find out the result. Okay, we are also thinking to the planning of that project. This comes under project starting phase. Okay, what are the parameters comes under project planning? Planning means what? Yes, Pallavi. Project planning. Project planning means what? Yes, Vinod. What mean project planning?
Sir, project plan nothing but a project roadmap. Initial studies converted to the next step, which is project planning. It is a roadmap to how to start our project and what were the output in that project. So if we start any project before that, we project planning is necessary for that project. So that's
Okay,
it. I think so.
okay. Nothing but project planning. That is planning of all these activities to be carried out sequentially or to be conducted the operations as per the planning activities. Okay, the plannings related to manpower, material systems, financial plannings. Okay, all these considerations with the time, cost, parameters, all these things are come under project planning. Okay, what mean project execution? The actual way to find out the project result. Okay, the actual way to goes on the field work, which are comes under project executions. Project monitoring and controlling and project executions are the rearrangement or re-alternate steps. Okay, because they have not to be directly impact on any of the project. These are the re-alternate processes. These are the re-alternate management process. Okay, that we can switch with on one after another with the project executions, project monitoring and controlling systems. And after that project closing, it is the last step of your project management process.
Hel- hel- Hello, sir.
Yes.
In fourth step, we are discussing to derive it from for CFS and KPI. Actually, I forgot the KPO full form,
Yes, yes,
but
yes,
I
yes.
so can you repeat
Key
again?
performance indicator.
Key performance indicator. Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Key performance. Any of the project monitoring and controlling, we are considering the major parameters of any of the project which are related to key performance indicator. Key performance indicator is nothing but the way to find out the result with the considerations of important parameters in the organization to the considerations of important parameters in any of the project. Okay, these are the key skills of the organization. That is nothing
Okay,
but
sir.
performance indicators in the project, which are considered. I think so. These points are considered in project monitoring and controlling.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes.
Yes, and
Thank you, sir.
after that, our last step is project closing. Just go with one of any one of the examples and just start your explaining or just start with your point with the considerations of project starting phase, planning phase, execution phase, project monitoring and controlling, and project closing, because it will easy to find out the result or it will easy to understand the project management processes. Okay, if you are going through any of the examples of the project management process. Okay, project starting phase. The project starting phase is the first stage of turning an abstract idea into meaningful goal. Okay, this will be easy to keep in mind that which are to be converted into idea into a meaningful goal. Okay, that if you are ideas with any of the generations of the project or any of the development of the project, we have with the ideas, we have with the set of ideas. Okay, and we are converted into the meaningful goals. Meaningful goals is nothing but the practical application, the practical evaluations. Okay, idea is the knowledge sets that we have to be thinking from our sides with the considerations of that project. Yes, in this stage, you need to develop a business cases, that business development methodologies. Okay, we have studying on research methodologies, business research methodology for the considerations of development of that business. Yes, what are the development cases of business? That the project starting phase, we are considering all these steps with at a start point of view. Okay, to for there is any opportunities for the development of business or not. Okay, these are the also an idea of any of the project starting phase. We are also thinking on there is any future scopes are there for the considerations of our project. There is any development scope of our project or not. What are the impact on our project if you are goes with the on details considerations of some of the cases. Okay, that we are starting to find out from the project starting phase. Okay, in order to that, you have to determine the need for the project and create a project character. Yes, need nothing but in the considerations of future scope. What are the needs of our project for the societies or for the future generation part? That is our comes under project starting phase. Any of the project have to be installed, any of the project has to be going on the societies, any of the project has going on the anywhere. Okay, related to road transport corporation, railway transport corporation, municipal corporations. Okay, these are the considered part of for the evolutions or need of the that project. How much needed that project? Okay, because you are investing your time, money, cost, budget to the people's, not a single person, that we are investing with each and every people's amount with that project. Yes, because we are the part of project. We are not directly the employees or the people who are working in whole in that project, but we are the considerations part of that project. Yes, like road transport corporation. There's a little bit we are the part of that project now. Okay, that's why we have required the how much we have to be find out that how much the need of that project. Yes, because we are investing the amount that we know that how much needed that project for the society, how much needed this project for the future generation part. Okay, these are all the points are comes under project starting phase. Got it? Now I will go towards our
Yes, sir.
next step, that is project planning. What is mean by project planning? The project planning stage requires a complete diligence as it lays out the project roadmap unless you are using a modern project management methodology like agile project management. The second phase of project management is expected to take almost half of the entire project time span. What mean agile project management? Agile project management with the considerations of life of that project. Okay, the project planning parameters. Okay, that they have not as I have also not added that the particular definitions of project planning means what. Okay, but I think so you have understand that project management or project planning is nothing but the planning of all the activities to be carried out in the organization by sequentially. It's okay. These are comes under planning. That planning utilization with the considerations of 7M. Just give me a 7M names as we are going with the revision point of view. Yes, anyone knows the details of 7M?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Hmm.
Man, money, machine, material, methods.
Hmm.
Man, money, machine, material, money, methods. Sir, I have got every time two factors of
Anyone knows the
7M.
7M's of the management? 7M of the systems that we have utilized in any of the project management process or organization. Yes, that we have today we have 21 participants, 21 students. That anyone knows the 7M? Yes, 7M. That power has goes with the 5M's. Okay, what is the additional 2M's in project management? Man, machine, material, method, money, marketing, and management. Man, machine, material, method, money, marketing, and management. Okay, these are the 7M's of the project development processes. Or these are the 7M's as required to completions of any of the project to the completions of the any of the product to be find out the way of result. Okay, the considerations of all these 7M's in each and every organization it to be needed to the development of the industry, it to be needed to the development of your project. Yes, because it is that not a single consideration support we are not goes to the final result of your project. That is manpower is required for the considerations of your project, as and also one thinking that the manpower has required as per the structure of your project. Okay, the road transport corporations, some of the metro station plant, some of the what we can say that the CNG power plant, okay, they have required some of the technical skills of that particular area to the installations of that plant. Yes, because they have required a majority of the safety policies or the knowledges on that particular task. Because if we are going to area of the CNG plant, Okay, compressed gas plant, LPG plant. Okay, it is not easy to find out the way of safety result. Okay, because they have required lot of knowledge to the considerations of that part, because it is very impactful, it is very harmful to the all the societies nearby the project plant. Yes, it is easy to find out that some of the project, like any of the product management processes, or any of the product like bearing manufacturing company, rod manufacturing company, okay, battery manufacturing company, that they have not a major impact on the societies or environment. If the politics, or if the unconditional formattings of that business, or that processes, okay, that will be little impact on the societies or processes. But if the accidental cases has happening in any of the compressed natural gas, liquid petroleum gas, you can imagine the how many impact on that particular project to all the nearby locations. Okay, that's why they have required, as I have considered manpower cases, that they have required a technical skills persons to handle these all these skills parameter sets, processes. Okay, that they need to know that the technical parameters of that machines, that how much pressures have required. Yes, how much temperatures they have required, what are the cases of accidental cases, okay, what are the happening of accidental cases because of leaking of any of the parameters, leaking of any of the pipelines, okay, in the liquefied petroleum gas systems, how to find out the leakages in that. Okay, that's why they have required a clearly technical persons, those who are working in the working in the any of the compressed natural gas systems, working in any of the liquefied petroleum gas systems. Yes, that's why we have considered part, that is manpower, machine, material, method, money, marketing and management. Yes, manpower is covered. Now you are thinking that manpower, some of the people are not working in any of the companies, as you are also thinking that the high temperature applications, forging operations. Okay, because our Maharashtrian people has not always goes through the hard work, as they have not considering that part is our working. Okay, some of the metro stations are that their people are not ready to working. That we are hire it from outside of the Maharashtra MP projects. Manpower, machines as required for the computations of any of the project. Machine installations plant is also important parameters. That if you are consider that any of the machines we have to be purchased, they are as required for the all the SCM purposes. Okay, supply chain management systems, road transportation. Okay, that the impact, the how much the globalization to be impact on that particular machines. Okay, with the considerations parameters of all these taxes, okay, for the purchasing of that particular machines on our project plant. Well, that they have required some of the knowledges related to taxes. Okay, no, road transportations act. Okay, as a project manager, you also need to know that what are the taxes to be goes on the particular transportations methodology. Which type of transport we need to update, we need to hire with the consideration part of particular machines, to consideration part of particular parts to manufacture our product. Okay, if you are required some of the specific spindle parameter spindles to manufacture a product, specific spindles that are required to manufacture the operations. Yes, that's why we need to know that the what are the customers in the market, that we have with the machines, lot of machines we have the same parameters with the considerations of time, cost. Okay, with the also consideration of life of that machines. Material, because material is the considerations part. Yes, without material we are doesn't manufacture a product. But we have lots of data with the considerations of material management. Lots of customers are available in the nearby locations, with the considerations of time and cost. Just you need to go with the right customer, yes, with the right quantity, quality, time, cost, consideration parameter to manufacture our project. As we are purchasing a good quality of material with considerations of all these key constraints of the project management, yes, definitely our output, definitely our result of any of the project will be successful if you are going through the proper consultings of all these customers which are available in the market. Yes, that if you want to purchase any of the materials related to your project product, just goes through the considerations to find out the right customers to our project. Yes, agile project management. The second phase of project management, which are expected to take the almost half of the entire project time span. Manpower, machine, material, method. Methods which are also comes under project planning. Okay, so that we can say that the standard operating process of machine. Okay, methodologies. Why we have required methodology? What mean method? Method is nothing but we have a particular task that we have to be completed. We are setting the baseline plans to them. Okay, that is nothing but methodology. That is nothing but method. We are set the standard operating process. That is nothing but method to one particular machines. Okay, standard operating process of that project. Okay, because we have with the lot of processes, we have with the lot of machines to complete of that project, but we need to go through the standard operating process. Why? Because we are setting a baseline plans to the manufacturer of that product. We are setting a baseline plans to the completions of that project, because the key parameters we are considering area of the standard operating process is nothing but to find out the safety point of view, to find out the way of result, to find out that machine durations, their cycle times, okay, their technical parameters. That's why I set one of the goals to that machines, that we have set one of the target of that specific machines. Okay, because these are the consideration part of standard operating process, that whenever we have goes to the setting of standard operating process of machines or that line, we are considering each and every parts of the organizations or the project those are involved in that particular systems. Yes, that is nothing but project planning. Manpower, machine, material, method, money, it is a essential source, and after that marketing and management. Okay, without marketing and management we are, yes, these are the not directly impactful on the project. Okay, because these are the not the financial loss of the project if you don't have a marketing management or marketing or management. Yes, but the consideration of overall all this process for the successful completions of the project or to the orientations of the societies or any of the business cases, we have required proper marketing and management systems. Yes, this is a non-financial development system, but nowadays it is also an important consideration. Yes, that our market has goes and continuously growing with the comparisons of customers or projects. Okay, that's why we have required the key constraints of the marketing and management systems for the development of your project. Yes, okay. The third phase is the project execution phase. The project execution stage is where your team does the actual work as a project manager. Your job is to establish efficient workflows and carefully monitor the progress of your team. Execution is nothing but the field of work. The people have started their working on one part. The people have started their working on that actual plant site. Yes, that is nothing but project execution. Yes, where your team does the actual work. Yes, okay. As a project manager, what is your job is to establish efficient workflows and also to carefully monitor the progress of your team. That we are covering how to find out the way of result of progression of your report, that to entail to set the baseline plan of that particular project. Yes, to involve the team members in your actual baseline plan. At the time of creations of any of the plan, you need to go with the teams, those who are actually working on your plan. Okay, those who are actually working on your project teams. To manage your jobs, to establish efficient workflows and carefully monitor the progress of your team with the consideration of project field work considerations. And fourth one is that project monitoring and controlling. That in last unit project evaluations we are also considering that monitoring and controlling system. For the evaluations to find out the way of result, they have required project monitoring and controlling system also. Yes, it is the correlated to each and every unit with the consideration point that project monitoring and controlling is a project management process. The third and fourth phase, yes, keep in mind that the third and fourth phase are not sequentially in nature. Okay, because they will ready to re-alternate the project executions and monitoring stages. The project monitoring and controlling run simultaneously with the project executions, thereby ensuring the objectives and project deliverables are met. Because the part with the project executions and monitoring and controlling at the running of your project, at the actual implementations of your project. If you can say that the one of the processes we have to be carried out as a sequential with the proper planning, they have required monitoring and controlling systems. Yes, with a real rearrangement of both these processes. The project monitoring and controlling runs simultaneously with project executions, thereby ensuring the objectives and project deliverables are met. Okay, as a project manager, you can make sure that no one deviated from the original plans by establishing critical success factor and key performance indicator. As a project manager, you need to know that if you are preparing a project planning, that I say that they do have goes with the proper project plan. Okay, what they can add the sentence, or what they can add the concept that you can make sure that no one deviated from the original plans. Okay, that I have previously also explained that once we have creating a proper project plan to the computations of any of the project, some of the workers, some of the sub management systems are deviated from their original plans. Okay, and they were trying to find out the result with the shortcut methodologies. Sometime it will be okay, but as the considered part, this will be not with the proper structure output. Okay, as a project manager, you can make sure that no one deviated from the original plan by establishing critical success factor and KPI. Yes, anyone know what mean critical success factor and KPI?
Sir, KPI nothing but the key performance factor. Key performance indicator, sir. Sorry.
Yes, key performance indicator of the business. And what are the critical success factor? Just anyone know the critical success factor and key performance indicator? I think so. This point is also applicable for the HR specialization student too. At the time of monitoring evaluations of your performance evaluations of your employees, you have required the key performance indicators. You have required critical success factors. Key performance indicator is nothing but if you are considering that the institutions, the students are the key performance indicators for organizations. If the considerations of any of the company environment, the employees are the key performance indicators of their project. Okay, or the output of product is also the key performance indicator of that product. The methodology used to manufacture of that product with the considerations of employees involvement. Okay, these are the key performance indicators of that project. Yes, got it.
Yes,
The
sir.
point, the points are also comes to the critical success factor. There is nothing but to where to find out the result with the consideration of successful factor. Okay, that in organization one of the critical methodology, one of the critical points that success has to be depend on that particular processes. The success has to be depend on that particular technical team members. Okay, these are comes with the project monitoring and control. Okay, this is the easiest steps of the project management, that is project closing. Yes, this is the final phase of project management process. Project closing. The stage indicates the end of project after the final delivery. There are times when external talent is hired specifically for the project or contract. Okay, or the terminating this contract and completing the necessary paperwork is also the responsibilities of the project management. That we are also studying in our fourth unit, that what are the roles and responsibilities of a project manager. Okay, for the closing of any of the project, what they have to be considered, that the time and cost considerations, reporting, documentations. Okay, to complete a project with the proper submitting of all the necessary or legally documents to the auditor point of view, or to find out the performance evaluations of that project, to create a audit process of that project. Yes, that is the standard way to find out the project closing methodology. As considerations of project closing, it will be, as we can say that it will be easy, but whenever you goes to maintaining the documents with the considerations of standard operating process, with the considerations of legal methodologies, okay, they are not easy to closure the project. Yeah, as you also seen that many of the project has been pending with the 4 to 5 years of the durations, or no any contractor has ready to go with that project. Why? The reason is behind that there is no any proper project closing methodology has to be added. What mean proper project closing is nothing but the considerations of time and cost with the financial institution, with the financial considerations, capital budgetings, okay, distributions of money amount. They have investing a lot of money, but they are not ready to find out this where they have to be uh, allocated this money with the consideration part, because as per the defining of budget, okay, it will also not be to find out the results of that project, because the some of the project manager are investing a lot of money to the unregular task of that completions of that project, unregularly using of money to the completions of that project. So these points are comes under project closing. That's why we have required proper plannings with the progressions or with the considerations of each and every task are to be goes on the proper plannings or not, how they have to be utilize our resources, how they have to be use of financial parts to the computations of that particular process, how much they have given the time to the computations of that process task. Okay, that are the important considerations at the starting phase to the end phase of the project management. Because you are, whenever you goes to the last steps of project closing, you don't need to take the considerations point of the task activities, okay, all these things. Okay, this will be goes at the running continuous processes. Okay, and if your goes with the proper management, proper planning, proper standard operating methodology, you will easy to find the project closings of your project. Yes, because you have all the necessary documents with the considerations of all these tasks or activities. Okay, this is the proper project closings of any of the project. All the success are, I think so, all the success are to be depend on the proper closing of your project. Okay, after the considerations of proper closing, you are goes to the audit of that project management. Yes, if you are properly goes with the considered point, you will easy to find out the way of project audit or project audit methodology. What is mean by project structure? A project structure which provides the framework within which the development efforts will be accomplished. While simple and high level, it provides guidelines and flow that cover the topography of the local development of the landscape. Project organizational structure is nothing but the group of people who are working in the organizations, okay, or who are also given his development efforts with the accomplished considerations of that process, accomplished considerations of the involvement of the project. Okay, these are comes under any of the project structure. That functional manager with the staff considerations, with the major staff considerations, okay, that the executive officers, the top management teams are considered in the project structure. Yep, as per the department wise, if you want to draw the project structures of any of the company, okay, it will easy to find out that how to calculate the project management structure. Okay, as you are considering the top management to the bottom management of the system with the considerations of labor also, as it is depend on you that how you have create a project structure, how you have create a functional organizational structure. Functional organizational structure is different, okay, and organizational structure is different with the considerations of function. Okay, what are the functions of a project manager? What are the functions of sub department of process operation management? What are the functions management of the quality manager? Yes, executive manager, quality manager, transport, that is supply chain coordinators. So these are comes under project structure. What mean breakdown structure? A breakdown structure is a hierarchy of components of some aspects of a project, programs or portfolio. Examples which are include cost breakdown structure, organizational breakdown structure, product breakdown structure, and work breakdown structure. Okay, just go with all this breakdown structure, or keep in mind that the full form of this breakdown structure also. What the considerations of cost breakdown structure? What is the cases to be happening of the cost breakdown structure? Just you go from your side to what are the cases of cost breakdown structure. Organizational breakdown structure, what are the key constraints are comes under the organizational breakdown structure. What are the points are comes, or what are the key constraints are comes under product breakdown structure. What are the methodologies are comes under any of the work breakdown structure. Yes, these are the different sets of the breakdown structure. Yes, the cost breakdown structure is different, the organizational breakdown structure is different, the product breakdown structure is different, and the work breakdown structure is different. In the consideration of product breakdown structure, the breakdown systems has considers with the manufacturing processes or machines. Okay, in organizational breakdown structure, the considerations of service. In the cost breakdown structure, there's how directly goes through the time cost considerations. Work breakdown structure related to working of one of the specific manpowers, labors on that particular machines. The accidental cases has to be happening on that workplace, which are comes under work breakdown structures. Yes, WPS codes. Yes, in a nutshell, work breakdown structure codes are outlines numbers that you can apply to task and edit to match the specific needs of your business. A project which are automatically provide a basic outline numbers of each task, but you can apply your own customized outline scheme to the project at any time. Okay, the 5 coding WPS for the information system with the considerations of coding system. Yes, that they are the major examples of CNC operations, CNC machines, computerized numerical control machines, with the plannings of or with the consideration of automatic systems. Okay, with the use of Internet of Things, with the use of programmable logical control system PLCs. That considerations of PLC names. Anyone know which type? What are the types of PLCs are nowadays used in market? Controlling system, Siemens, Mitsubishi. Okay, these are the main. I think so. We can say that these are the importance nowadays importance in the organization considerations. Programmable logical controls. They have given us lots of efforts to develop of these logical systems. Siemens. Okay, many of these PLC considerations customers are available in the market. Okay, but the way to go with the major customers is that the Mitsubishi and Siemens. Code is nothing but what they have said in that they can create an outline numbers that you can apply to task one the individual task particular task and to edit match the specific need of your business. The project automatically provides base outline numbers for each task, but you can apply your own customized outline schemes to the project at any time with the WPS codes. These are the responsibility assigned matrix. Okay, a responsibility assigned matrix describe the participations of various organizations, people and their roles in completing tasks or deliverables of that project. It is used by the program manager in clarifying roles and responsibilities in cross-functional teams, project and processes. These are nothing but responsibility assigned matrix which are created by any of the project manager who are allocating the responsibility with the considerations of processes, knowledge, technology, technical skills. Okay, there is nothing but responsibility assigned matrix as its name indicate that. Yes, responsibility assignment matrix. That you are also know that the roles and responsibilities of department wise persons are different. Yes, the production department roles and responsibilities are different with the consideration of the quality manager. Okay, process implementation manager, purchasing manager. Okay, but as a project manager, you need to allocate the roles and responsibilities to each and every departmental systems for the proper controlling of your project. If you are proper allocating the roles and responsibilities of that particular processes or task, you need not to go with the difficulties to find out the way of result of your project. Yes, just you need to go with the who is the responsible to happening of this process, who is the responsible to happening of that accident, who are the responsible to happening the cases of accidental. Yes, if you are once goes to the proper responsibility assigned matrix, it is easy to find out the result. Just you need to go with the controlling of your project with the considerations of responsibilities, one particular responsibilities members. Yes, if you are getting with the proper considerations of that person, it will easy to find out the result. Yes, so the responsibility assignment matrix are also important considerations. And last one is the importance and function of project management. It is easiest if you are goes with the all these project planning steps up to the ending point of the responsibility assignment matrix, WPS codes. It is easy to find out what are the importance functions of project manager. Okay, It is the easiest way that what are the roles and responsibilities, what are the importance of project manager or management. Okay, what are the importance of functions of project management? A clear project plans and processes. Okay, these are the important functions, that clear project plans and processes. If you are starting with the project starting phase or planning phase, we are considering that clear planning and ideas and processes to the actual implementation of our project. The more multifaceted the project, there is more scope of choice in the organization. What is the project management function? With the considerations of communications, as a project manager, you need to go with the communicate of each and every team members who are involved in our project. Yes, communications are important part of considerations to involvement our knowledge to each other. After that, teamwork. You need to find out the teamwork, or you need to working with the teams. To analysis of work, that is progress evaluations. You need to analyze the work. Budgetings, how much budgets we have required. Planning's activity. Problem solving. This will becomes with if you are goes with the any of your team members and communicate with them, you are goes with the problem solving. Milestones, with the consideration of meetings are considered part of each and every employee to be involved in our project. Controlling, okay, controlling of all your budget, cost, resources, of overall considerations of your project control. What are the risks we are facing in our project? Okay, these are also the function of project management. We are setting a goal, deadlines. Okay, deadlines. We have always required deadline to completions of any work, because this is also an considered part to any of the deadlines methodology. Okay, and also that the teamwork to maximize the resources and also keep the controlling of cost controlling of the elements which are to be considered in our project management. Okay, to build up the knowledge, to manage the quality, or to continuous oversight the management processes. How to manage the quality? Because the quality is nothing but the customer satisfaction. Okay, the quality is nothing but the utilizations of resources. The quality is nothing but to implement the systems in our organizations. Okay, you got it. The unit first contents over your project management, or you have additional any questions or difficulties in our unit first over your project management?
No, sir. I
Yes.
got it.
Okay, we will stop our today's lecture here. Yes, thank you, student.
Thank you, sir. Hmm.
Thank you, sir.